Yeah, so we're behind by a week, but hopefully we'll get this done today. So, Chapter 2, The Siege of Spinner Cay. So, the end of last game, uh, we got, well, I don't know if it'll review it or not, but anyway, we escaped from that island, but we're plagued by the Curse of LeChuck. And then we got caught at the end.
It has been said, what fates impose that men must need abide. It boots not to resist both wind and tide. Yet, Guybrush Threepwood has somehow managed to turn the tides of fate by removing the voodoo curses from his nemesis, LeChuck. Infected himself, Guybrush escaped the scientific experiments of the Marquis de Sange and managed to divert the ill winds of change, an action which could alter his own fate as well as the fate of the entire Caribbean. That is, if he lives long enough.
I'm pretty sure the artwork on those cards is done by the guy who did the artwork for Curse of Monkey Island.
Guybrush Threepwood. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Now, wait a minute. I'm sure there's been some mistake. I don't even know you.
Well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Morgan Le Fay, mighty pirate hunter. My name is feared across the seven seas. I've taken down some of the most hardened, grog-guzzling scumbags from here to Zanzibar. It's an honor to finally face off against the legendary Guybrush Threepwood.
LaFlay? But you're a woman. I thought... Wait, you've heard of me?
Have I heard of you? Guybrush Threepwood, the pirate who destroyed the ghost pirate LeChuck single-handedly? Who discovered the mythical treasure of Big Whoop? Who escaped the inescapable Carnival of the Damned? I've been following you my whole life!
Wow.
Don't be too flattered. I'm here for the job. The Marquis de Singe wants that hand of yours, so I'm bringing you in. And don't even try your insult sword-fighting technique on me. That's something only farm boys use these days.
Appropriate. You fight like a cow. Ow! I was using that.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Pick up your sword and face me like a man.
Like you're a man or like I'm a man?
On guard.
All right.
How did you get on my ship anyway?
I simply grappled aboard while you were busy staring out at the sunset. You aren't very observant, you know. By the way, my grapple hook got stuck, so you owe me a new one.
Is that too loud? It seems a little loud to me. Maybe I need to turn these down by one. How's that? Okay. Should I turn all of it down still? Let's maybe go all of it down. Down that much, maybe? Okay, where are we going here? We're going over here.
I can't reach it from here. I can't reach it from here.
Now it's a little bit quiet. Let's bring that voice back up. So, the settings for this changed when I switched to the new chapter. It didn't save my settings from the last game, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, by the way, hello, Thux.
Hey, where's Winslow? You better not have hurt him, you salty sea witch.
He's fine. I've just got him tied up in the main quarters. Keep your head in the fight.
Don't worry about me, Captain. I am sure I can wriggle my way out of these ropes eventually.
I think Winslow put that barrel up there to keep it from rolling around on deck. In order to keep me from breaking it.
Okay.
I can't reach it, but even so, it's really better for shooting at things not on my ship. Merfolk weather vane looks good up there. It doesn't do anything useful, but it looks cool.
Is there... I'm sorry, I keep going into the settings here. I feel like there's subtitles that should be turned on. There we go. Okay.
You climbed onto my ship with this? Where's the rope part?
Well, obviously I kept the rope. You wouldn't believe the number of situations a length of rope comes in handy for. For example, using it to tie up your first mate.
Yeah? Well, I'm keeping the hook.
Go ahead. I'll just take it back after I kill you.
Hey, shoot! Get away!
Right. So I gotta cut that rope. Okay. So I gotta cut the rope so that the barrel of fish can swing on down.
Hey, get off my hand, stupid bird!
Actually,
Morgan's grappling hook sure comes in handy.
lockets. Ancient tool.
It's an all-purpose tool used by the Vacalian mer people to activate their mysterious machines.
It's at least 10 years old. I forget exactly. 2014, maybe? I think it's earlier than that.
A little too busy for that right now.
Time change is not until tomorrow, I think? I don't remember exactly.
Aren't you getting tired yet?
Not a chance. I trained myself by studying your moves. I can match you blow for blow. Heck, I can even hold my breath for 5 minutes, just like you.
Ha! I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
You mean that's true? I thought the stories were exaggerated. Impressive.
Okay. So I think I can use the cable.
Aha! Ha ha! Try and catch me now. Bet you didn't see that move coming. Yikes!
Yeah, the stream time is gonna get screwed up a little.
Hiya!
There we
Was
go.
that supposed to hurt me somehow?
Maybe. Did it work?
No.
Dang. That's the mast of my ship, the Screaming Narwhal.
Yes, I know what a mast is.
2009. Holy crap. Okay, it's much older than I thought. So when was Escape from Monkey Island? Was that 2002? 2004? Something like that?
Why are you taking orders from that Desinge guy anyway? He's clearly one loony doctor. He's got lampreys in his lighthouse.
I'm a mercenary. It's what I do.
2000.
Once hired, I won't quit till the job is done. Even if it means taking down a pirate as renowned as yourself.
Renowned? I didn't even realize I was now.
2009. Wow, because these were the last Monkey Island games ever made, and they were all made together because the Telltale series was a 5-part series. So wow, it's been a very long time, and they'll probably never make them anymore. Disney owns LucasArts now, but I doubt they'll ever do Monkey Island since they've got Pirates of the Caribbean as their main pirate IP.
Never mind.
I'm trying to get the cannon, Guybrush.
The cannon isn't pointed at her. Besides, aiming at things actually on my ship is probably not a good idea.
So how do I tip that?
Winslow, are you okay?
Quite well, sir. I'm sure I'll be out of these ropes and out to help you in no time.
It looks much better than Escape from Monkey Island, I will say that much.
A little too busy for that right now.
Okay.
That's the mast.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Okay, plank. Maybe.
Whoa, that thing isn't very well secured.
I see.
I can't reach it from here.
Don't even get me started about Escape from Monkey Island's control scheme. Abysmal.
It's made of pure pyrite, also known as fool's gold. I wonder who the fool is. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate. I'm a little too busy for that right now.
Okay. I think I gotta get up there. I gotta get back up there and spin the wheel so it comes down here. Then I can get the Seagull off.
Can't we just agree to disagree?
Not gonna happen.
Because I don't think the Seagull sitting on there is gonna tilt that over. So
I can't reach it from here.
we gotta get up there.
Back off, woman.
Never.
And then I gotta loosen the plank.
Oh man, if that barrel breaks, Winslow is gonna be mad.
Okay.
Every enemy I've met, I've annihilated.
With your breath, I'm sure they all suffocated.
So the question is how I'm gonna loosen that plank. Although maybe it's already loosened. I think the Seagull gets up there, it lands in the fish barrel lands that and shoots her off the plank. That might be how that goes.
Look behind you, a three-headed sea chimp.
No thanks, I've already had lunch.
Ew, that's taking it too far. Get out of here. Come on, shoot.
The red herring.
Sorry, Morgan. I hate to do this to a fan, but you did cut off my hand.
What? Uh-oh. Ah! You are good, Guybrush Threepwood. Well, I hate to battle and run, but I've got to see a doctor about this hand.
Here I come, Captain Threepwood. Where is the lass? I'll run her through and use her for fish bait.
She's gone. And she took my hand.
Quick, let's get after her.
Let her go, Mr. Winslow. I've got to find Elaine. Last time I saw her, she was falling into LeChuck's evil clutches.
Looked like a cheerful, friendly moment to
Evil
me.
clutches.
We're not going far with the mast in that shape. The cowardly cutthroat must have released the counterweight I set up to keep the mast balanced. Now it's cracked.
It is?
It is indeed. It may be just a hairline fracture, but I can tell. We'll have to take it easy until we can get her fixed.
Very well, Mr. Winslow. We'll head for the Jerkbait Islands.
Right. We can have our mast repaired there.
Sure. Also, that's the direction Elaine was headed.
I'll steer while you navigate. I mounted the map outside your quarters for your convenience.
Hey, Caleb. Okay.
The Merfolk weather vane looks good up there. Doesn't do anything useful, but it looks cool. Kaboom! I never get tired of that.
Can we? Right, I forgot. Forgot this is how we do things. Can we go in now?
It's a mess in there. I'll clean it later.
Right.
Prepare to set sail, Mr. Winslow.
Flotsam Island, Jerkbait Island, the Rock of Gelato. I mean, we're right here, but by the look of it, but Brillig Island. Isle of U, Boulder Beach. Okay. So,
Set sail for the Jerkbait Islands, Mr. Winslow.
I guess we're
Yes,
going to
sir, Captain Threepwood.
be using this more than once, I would imagine.
Are we there yet, Mr. Winslow?
Aye, Captain. Spinner Cay, the main epicenter of the Jerkbait Islands.
Really? Where is everybody?
It's been many years since I've been here, but if the city is still inhabited by merfolk, I'd say underwater.
Merfolk? Maybe I'll meet a pretty mermaid.
Well,
You're right. Maybe later. First, I've got to make sure Elaine is safe from the evil of LeChuck.
don't forget, before we can set out to sea again, we'll need our mast repaired.
Right. We need a plastic pair. Got it. Mermaids.
Okay.
No fishing. There's nothing better
And
than a
over there,
life at
too.
sea. Every day is a new adventure, and all your friends are fish.
So I think that might be the other island that was on that map. I did see Elaine up there, though.
Hi, sailor. Ah. Whoa, take it easy. A big, strong pirate like yourself afraid of a little old Vicalian like me?
Sorry about that.
I think... What game is that from? The Hay Sailor thing. Is that a Zork reference?
So, are you a
That's right. I am 100% proud Vicalian merfolk. Tail kinda gave it away, huh? So what brings you to Spinner Cay?
It is because that was one of the things I typed in when I played. God, it's been over a year since I've played Zork, and I never did Zork 2.
I'm looking for my wife, Elaine. She's the most beautiful pirate you've ever seen, with silky red hair and eyes as green as summer grog.
Oh, that's so sweet. You know, I think I did see her. She and that other guy arrived about an hour before you did.
You saw Elaine with some other guy? Who was he? Some big jerk? I could probably take him. You know, if I had to. But Elaine is usually okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. She went right over to the royal chamber, and the guy set off into the jungles with an armful of monkeys.
Royal Chamber. Got it. I'll deal with the monkey smuggler later. Ever hear of a man named Dakava? I'm supposed to show him this locket.
You mean Crazy Sponge Guy? Yeah, I remember him. Last time I saw him, he was putting together a crew to go after some mystical sea urchin or something. Haven't seen him in a while, though. He used to have a little shelter out on Roe Island.
Do you know where I can get my mast repaired?
I sure do. There's a shop right inside our town. Just follow the cave path, and it'll take you right there.
Cool raft. Can I ride it?
Do you have a pass?
I do not.
Well, I can't let you get by on your good looks alone. You're gonna have to get yourself a transit pass.
Where can I get a transit pass?
You may be able to get one from our chieftain, Beluga, in the royal chamber. But it looks like there's some kind of dispute going on right now.
I gotta run. No offense.
None taken.
Okie doke.
Give me what I want, or we'll tear your whole town to pieces looking.
You and your men shall not have the ancient summoning artifacts.
Then maybe we'll move on to your innards and tear those to pieces looking, you overgrown tadpole.
Please, calm down. I'm sure we can find a solution that works for everyone.
Elaine!
Guybrush! Oh, Guybrush, thank goodness you're all right. I've been worried sick about you. First the explosion, Then that big cloud of voodoo pox you released from the chuck started infecting pirates all over the Caribbean.
That was an accident. The sword was crooked. The spell was misspelled. The breath mints had artificial ingredients. It wasn't my fault. I bet there was a conspiracy.
Oh my god! Your hand!
What hand?
Well, exactly. What happened to your hand? And where is your wedding ring?
Uh-oh. Well, it happened like this.
Arr! I should gut you where you stand.
I better get back there before they kill each other. Here, take my ring.
Oh, no, that's the one I...
Just take it. Trust me. And don't lose it, Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, come on. Who's absent-minded enough to lose 2 wedding rings? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate. Shut up, you.
Give me the summoning artifacts.
Okay.
Chloe.
I imagine we're going to need that ring to solve a puzzle at some point.
I will not let them fall into the wrong hands.
Can we agree to disagree?
This is pointless.
How about a compromise?
La Sponja Grande.
So, what's everybody talking about?
Arr! Me and my men seem to have come down with a touch of the sickly pox.
Ugh.
And these half-breed halibuts know how to get a hold of a cure, but they won't give it up.
We'll never give you the summoning items, Captain McGillicuddy. Not after the years of polluting our sacred waters.
So we accidentally spilt a few barrels of spoiled grog over the years.
Accidentally, my dorsal fin.
Ah, shut your blowhole!
Gentlemen, please. I'm sure you and Chieftain Beluga can come to some kind of agreement.
What's this about a cure?
The Vocalians hold an ancient prophecy that tells of a mythical sea sponge with the power to soak up voodoo energy.
La Sponja Grande.
Yes, but to find the Sponja Grande, you must first summon the legendary sea creatures who can guide you to its location.
Aye! And that's why we need the rest of those summoning items. My men have already recovered one of them. May as well just hand over the rest.
There's a thing on the throne there that probably needs fixing.
You mentioned summoning artifacts. That sounds cool.
Our prophecies speak of 3 golden artifacts that have been hidden throughout these islands. They are in the form of the ancient gods of the ocean, the wise turtle, noble seahorse, and the cranky fish.
Cranky fish?
The prophecies are very old. Some of the translations may be a bit off. When these artifacts are combined, and the ceremonial ritual words recited, the legendary sea creatures will rise from the ocean and lead you to the source of the cure.
What are these legendary sea creatures?
Though I have never seen them, the prophecies say they are a physical representation of the ocean gods on Earth, and that they will lead the way to the mouth and the sponge.
Mouth?
Enough of this! The only mouth you need to be concerned with is the one I'm gonna shove a hook through if I don't get those summoning artifacts!
I'm sure we can come up with a slightly less grisly approach if we try.
Do you know the ceremonial ritual words by heart?
I do. And as chieftain of the Vocalians, I am the only one that does.
Maybe you could tell Captain McGillicuddy some of the ritual words if he agrees to take only half the sponge.
You'll be telling them all to me, or you'll be our chieftain catch of the day come supper!
I thought you guys worshipped wind gods.
Yes, some of our people tried evolving and living on land ages ago, but they always come back to the sea.
I noticed a cool raft down by the docks. How would I go about getting a ride on that?
Ah, you wish to enjoy our state-of-the-art human transportation system.
Here you go, honey. I already purchased a few all-day transit passes. Doing my part to support the economy, you know.
All right. Thanks, Laney Pooh.
Not in front of company, dear.
Oh, sorry, Laney Pooh. Have any of you ever heard of Coronado de Cava? I was told to look for him here and show him a locket.
I do remember this man. He too was obsessed with finding La Esponja Grande, but I have not seen him around Spinner Cay for some time. Perhaps he gave up, or died in the pursuit.
If you gave him the summoning items, I swear I'll gut every one of you!
No one is gutting anyone. We can work this out peacefully.
Hey, honey, can I talk to you for a sec?
Of course, dear. What is it?
You wouldn't believe what I've had to go through to find you. A crazy homicidal French doctor, an island with winds that kept everybody from leaving. I even faced off against the infamous pirate hunter, Morgan Le Fay, and he's just as vicious as people say.
Oh, I wish I could have been there for that.
So, have you been trying to find me, too?
Of course, dear. That's why we came here. Well, that and the monkeys.
Were you really worried about me? I mean, you did stop to chat with these fish people.
Guybrush, we came here looking for you. If we had tried to leave, the ugly, diseased pirate over there was going to have us killed. I had to stay.
You said you came here partly for the monkeys. What monkeys?
You know what? All those poor monkeys LeChuck had cast a spell over on my ship. Well, we were able to gather them all up, and we're going to make sure they all get back to their proper habitat. Several of them are native to the Jerkbait Islands.
Sounds like you spend more time rescuing monkeys than you did looking for me. I can do anything those monkeys can do.
I've seen you scratch your behind in the morning. You're very talented.
I guess that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Well, this is really between you and the fish people. Hope you guys get things worked out. Nice chatting with you. Come on, Elaine, let's go.
Guybrush, we can't leave.
Why not? I got a new ship and everything.
These pirates are acting under the influence of the pox. And since we are the ones responsible for releasing said pox, this conflict is really all our fault. We're gonna stick around and clean up this mess.
But
I can handle things here, but you've got to get your hands... you've got to get hold of those summoning artifacts. They are the key to everything.
But...
McGillicuddy's men have got one of them stashed somewhere. Before you turned up, I was about to go to Roe Island to follow up on a lead, and I've got LeChuck looking for the third one on Spoon Isle.
LeChuck? You let him go? You sent him on a mission?
Yes, don't worry, dear. He's harmless.
I'm sorry. I thought I just heard you describe LeChuck, fearsome, voodoo, ghostly, demonic, pure evil incarnate pirate LeChuck, as harmless. I wonder when I started hallucinating.
Guybrush, he's different, and I don't have time to argue. He's going to need your help. Please, my swashbuckling sea stud.
No way.
For me?
Nuh-uh.
Pretty please?
Negative.
Come on.
Nope.
Pretty please with marshmallows?
No.
Please?
Yet.
I'll be your best friend.
Forget it.
I'll make it worth your while.
Not gonna happen.
But I'm your wife.
Fine.
So you'll be my personal pirate paladin and get those summoning items while I stall these guys?
Okay.
Thank you, sweetie. Okay, how about this? We each get one summoning item and go our separate ways.
She's hovering.
Arr, what's the point of that?
I'll never let them have our sacred items.
Well then, what do you two suggest?
Give me the summoning artifact.
I wonder if that's a glitch or if they just intended it that way.
Artifacts are sacred.
I can't get down the stairs now.
We agree to disagree?
This is pointless.
How about a compromise?
La Spinja Grande will not be given to these vile.
Did I look at this statue?
Hey, this fishy-looking guy still has one glass eye. Shoot. Why do I have this uncontrollable urge to poke at fish eyes?
The artifacts are sacred.
I wonder what it's like to see through the eyes of a fish. Whoa, everything is all magnified and bulgy. Awesome.
Can I combine that with the Eye of the Manatee?
Ooh, now it's like a big red magnifying
I
glass.
sure can.
Jerkbait Island Transit Pass. Good for 24 hours. Whoa, trippy. Everything looks really close up through this thing.
But I do forget what we used that for in the last one. Bait and repair.
Bait shop. And ship repair. Handy.
And very pixely.
Hey, can I have this bucket?
Well, I like you, so yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna use it for?
I don't know.
So why do you want to take it?
'Cause it's there, I guess?
You're weird, kid. Cute, but weird.
It has very deep pockets in his coat.
Hi there. I understand you do ship repair here?
You! I thought I told you to stay away from this place. Especially after that stunt you played at the Royal Aquarium.
But I...
I'm just messing with you, handsome. It's me, Anemone.
Oh, you got me. How'd you get up here?
I swam. So, what did you say you needed?
I need my mast repaired.
Sure thing. You want a patch job or a full mast repair?
It's just a crack. I guess a patch job will do.
See, that's how they get you. A patch job is basically the same amount of work as a full replacement, but it's certain to go bad on you a lot faster. I give you a full mast replacement. I'll be right back.
Reminds me of that episode of Reboot where they do the underwater
Why do I
game
have
and
that
everyone
song
turns
stuck
into
in
a
my head?
mermaid.
There we go, all fixed. Your man, Mr. Winslow, took care of the bill. Nice guy, that Reggie. Does he have a cousin?
Can I have some bait?
Sure. How would you like to pay for it?
I'll trade you a pyrite parrot.
Sorry, we don't take those.
Oh.
We also don't accept personal checks, traveler's checks, credit, barter, foreign currency, or local currency.
You don't even take local currency? What do you accept?
Coupons.
About those coupons?
Do you have one?
No, but can't you be a sweetheart and give me one anyway?
What are you doing? Are you flirting?
I don't know.
Look, it's really easy. Just bring me a coupon, and I'll give you some bait. Got it?
Yup.
I mean, yeah. Although, I don't know, the textures in Reboot were very simplistic because they weren't graphical textures, as I recall. Like there's no pixelation in that.
Hi, a numbly?
Hello again, sailor.
Please stop saying that.
What'll it be?
So you sell bait and repair ships here. That's an odd pairing.
Well, times are tough. Sometimes you gotta pick up an extra job or two just to earn enough sand dollars to live on.
That's tough.
You think that's bad? This place used to be a bait shop and pizza joint, and I still couldn't sell any anchovies.
How'd you repair my ship so fast?
I'm telling you, mast replacement is easy. There are a whole slew of trees out there on Spoon Isle Beach just perfect for masts. Not to mention the fact that they are just sitting by the water's edge where I can easily grab one. I just float one over to your ship, a flip, a flop, and it's done.
Yeah, Reboot came out in the the late 90s, I think. Or was it early 90s? Was it 94 or 96? Is when they first started. I don't remember. I want to say 96.
These trees on Spoon Isle. Can anyone just take one?
Technically, sure, but they're pretty heavy. I'd suggest leaving it to the experts.
I think I'm good. See ya.
Don't be a stranger.
Thing is, though, Reboot. I don't think I've seen all of Reboot because they did the main series up until Bob got lost in the web, and then they did the series for a little bit after that with Enzo grown up, and then so I kind of stopped watching at around that point. But then, as I recall, they didn't finish the series, and then they later did more. So they did like another season. and I don't think I ever watched that last season.
Protected historical landmark. No part of this standing structure shall be defaced or removed at any time, as decreed by Chieftain Beluga.
Hold on, I need a drink. Missed. At what point?
I know I can hold my breath underwater for 10 minutes, but I've never been able to stay in a library for that long.
I don't recall the reboot game. I don't think I ever played any of that.
Protected historical landmark. No part of this standing structure shall be defaced or removed at any time, as decreed by Chieftain Beluga.
Okay, so that's a clue there. I was just saying that it was around the point where they were searching for Bob in the web, and so they did the series where Enzo ended up being the main character when he was grown up. But then I remember that they paused the show and then later did another season, or maybe even 2 seasons, but I never saw the ending of those seasons. So I have not ever watched the complete reboot series. And then didn't they... I seem to recall that they were going to reboot and do another one. I heard about that a few years ago, I seem to recall.
Chloe.
Hello, sailor.
Hello, squishy fish person.
Hello, pudgy human. My name is Tetra.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood and... Pudgy?
Have you come to our library to read up on the rich cultural history of the Vocalian race?
No, actually, but I do have a few other questions. And I'm not Pudgy. Tell me about Vocalian history.
Well, did you know that centuries ago, we merfolk bypassed evolution and used Vocalian science to obtain legs on which to walk on land?
Nope, I can safely say I did not know that.
We used that same technology to reattach our tails when we returned to Mother Ocean. It's fascinating.
Oh, yeah, fascinating.
All this knowledge and more can be found right here in your local library.
Ever hear of a guy named Dakava? I have a locket for him.
Oh, yes! That guy used to be here at the library all the time, checking out books about sea sponges, aquatic mammals, and mythological treasures. Bit of a nut, if you ask me.
Sea sponges, huh? When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, it's been ages since he's been around. Good luck finding him.
Thanks.
They did a live action, or were going to do a live action reboot series? Why do they have to constantly do stuff like that?
You know, I would like a book from the library.
I knew you would. What can I get for you?
How about something historical, ripe with political intrigue?
Sure. Oh, I know a great one you might like. I'll be right back. Here you go.
A City of Two Tales, an in-depth analysis of the rationale concerning the decision to leave the ocean and the inevitable return. I think I've read this one before. Thanks anyway. I'd like another book.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Maybe some light-hearted fiction.
Perfect. I'll get you one of my favorites. Enjoy.
The Old Man and the Seagull.
It's about an old man who describes everything he sees in detail to a blind seagull while lost at sea.
Oh, sounds exciting. I think I'll wait for the movie. Can you get me another book?
Of course. Looking for anything in particular?
How about a trashy romance novel?
I'll be right back. I know just the thing.
Yeah, they should have just left it.
The Motion of the Ocean. Ooh, sounds racy. An accurate record of the Spinner K tide changes over the last 50 years. Oh. You know, why don't you just hold on to this one for me? What's the deal with this building?
This is our library and cultural archives. It houses centuries worth of information about the evolution of the Vocalian people. It's also a protected national landmark, so it'll be here forever.
But it's underwater.
Well, of course. We sunk it.
Why?
The library was built during the age of terra firma, but when we as a race returned to the sea, we felt our knowledge should do the same.
Doesn't that make your books all soggy?
Sure does.
Okay.
I don't think I've
would
got
like a
any
book from
other
the
options
library.
right now.
I knew you would. What can I get for you?
Actually, I've changed my mind already.
So I'm going to have to
I don't feel like
learn
reading.
an actual book that I need and come back here for it.
That's enough book learning for now. I've got piratey things to do.
Go get him, swashbuckler.
Let's forget about the artifacts for a moment.
Look at those legs.
Nice raft. Can I ride it?
Hey, not without a pass.
You know, the Voodoo Lady's locket looks awfully worn around the edges. I wonder if it has another use. I hope it has another use.
I beg your pardon?
The Voodoo Lady gave me this locket and told me to show it to Dakava. He's supposed to be here on the Jerkbait Islands somewhere.
Okay.
Here you go. One official Vocalian transit pass. Good for 24 hours.
I bet you are.
Huh?
The raft is yours for the day. Just hop on board and use it to sail anywhere within the Jerkbait Islands.
Thanks.
I mean, it wasn't until Escape from Monkey Island that Guybrush got really flirty, and I don't know why. I don't know why they chose that. Roe Island, sure. Spoon Island.
What a dump! Look at this place. It's completely uninhabitable. Reminds me of my first apartment. Yep, that's Dakava, all right. This must be his place. Looks as if he hasn't been here in ages. Wonder what happened to him. Musk at Dusk. How to match the perfect couple. A complete guide to animal matchmaking. I think I'm learning way too much about this Dakava guy. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, he used to be very awkward.
Hey, neat.
And
It's a
now, not
mounted
so
singing
much.
manatee toy. Huh. Must be broken.
I think we might need this. It's like a singing fish, only a manatee.
The Path of the Mouth. Okay.
You should write that down, Guybrush. We need the Path of the Mouth.
This looks like plans for some kind of underwater device. Or perhaps shoes for wallabies. Man, look at all these empty grog bottles. I'm sure he was just collecting these for recycling. These look a little like my good friend the Voodoo Lady, except skinny and kind of shaky and more out of proportion than usual. He must have done these from memory. Nice cans.
Can we hit them?
I'm not grabbing that with my hook. It'll tarnish it.
Okay.
Oh, it's covered in seagull droppings. I hope it got that way after he left this place.
Alright, well.
Yep, it's stuff.
Can we use that ore for anything? Disgusting what? Oh, disgusting cod. So I'm willing to bet So we need a turtle, a fish, and a seahorse. But it specifically said a cranky fish. And so I think if we put a crank on the manatee, that might count.
This looks like plans for some kind of underwater device. Or perhaps shoes for wallabies.
Obviously, we don't have enough stuff yet.
Junky.
All right.
Okay, Rafty, where should we go next?
Spoon Isle. I think I'm going to have to go back and talk to the mer folk because
Look, would you just give me the artifact so we can bury it and get out of here?
I got distracted by all the
Well,
reboot talk.
McGillicuddy gave it to me. I get to be the one who picks where to hide it.
Sorry, I got it now.
Will you at least look at me so we can work this out?
Nope.
I bet that's the seahorse artifact the mer leader was talking about. Wonder if they'll just let me have it.
Come on, let me have it.
Nope.
Hey guys, what's going on?
None of your business. Now why don't you back away? You're stinking up the place.
Oh yeah? Well, you don't smell so... Okay, this is awkward, but you guys smell amazing.
Yes, it's the savory smell of thinly sliced potatoes, fried crisp and golden with a touch of honey and a dash of salt. How I long to be back in the kitchen peeling my potatoes.
Yeah, I long for that too.
Can I have that seahorse?
You mean this seahorse that Captain McGillicuddy gave us to hide until all the artifacts are found? Of course! In fact, why don't we just give you the treasure and then rip off our own arms so our captain don't have to? Beat it!
What are you guys arguing about?
Oh, Captain McGillicuddy ordered us to hide the summoning artifact we found far away from the Jerkbait Islands until he was able to secure the rest of them. Only he won't give me the artifact back.
Hey, shut your trap! I'm working here!
Look, I'm sorry, Merkel, but McGillicuddy clearly gave the idol to me. It's my duty, so I want to make sure this gets done right. I want to be the one who decides where to bury it.
Sorry, Killick, but if it meant that much to you, you shouldn't have left it sitting out in the open while you took a nap.
And by out in the open, you mean placed in a small box, wrapped in wool and stuffed down my pants?
Well, if you didn't want pirates rummaging through your trousers while you were sleeping, you should have said so. I've got it now. I'll decide where to bury it.
You know, it's getting awfully late in the day. What time did McGillicuddy want this done by?
Oh boy, he's right. I don't care who buries it. Let's just go.
Come on, keep up.
Hey, my raft! That was fast.
Good and buried. Now we wait for McGillicuddy to pick us up.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh, goody.
What are you guys still doing here?
Just biding our time till McGillicuddy sails round to pick us up.
You know, I hear that 9 times out of 10, the first place you bury a treasure is the spot where it'll most likely be found.
What do you mean?
Well, if you picked out that spot so easily, other pirates will probably pick that spot to go digging for treasure too.
He's right. We need to bring the treasure back and think of somewhere else to hide it. Good thinking, Hooky.
Come on, let me have it.
Too late. I still got the artifact.
Okay. So I guess there's... So we need them to go bury the treasure and all that stuff, but the ability to bring it back, we need to
It's a pile of
swap it
fallen
out
trees.
with something, I think. Figure out somehow to do that. Well, I mean, I assume this was a French student, I feel like that alone is just kind of ironic, given how frequently both French and English, to be fair, just completely ignore letters and words anyway. You may as well just ask that about any word you're using in the language. How do you know when you say something and you don't? Oh goody, here we are again at another maze. Here's a coupon.
Fishing well. Fishing well? They probably meant wishing well. I'm sure it's just a typo. Free bait. Good for 1 order of fish eggs. Coupon valid at most participating jerkbait island locations. Neat. A fishing well.
So wait a minute, do I have... If I can get some string, I've got a fish hook. Vacalian ruins?
More Vacalian ruins. This looks like some kind of old furnace. Or maybe a barbecue? I think it's a Vacalian barbecue. More Vacalian ruins. This looks like some kind of old furnace.
I know.
Or maybe a barbecue?
So that dial looks like what was on the chief's throne.
Almost grown feet.
LeChuck!
Guybrush, oh, thank goodness you're safe. Elaine and I were so worried.
Forget it, LeChuck. You may have somehow fooled my wife with your voodoo trickery, but not me.
But it's true. Thanks to you, I'm a new man. Completely voodoo-free. And I have good news, Guybrush. I have found one of the Mer people's summoning artifacts. I just need little help actually getting it.
What's your game, LeChuck? Lure me into a false sense of security with kind words and sandwiches and then murder me in my sleep?
My boy, if I wanted to murder you, I'd just throw you off this cliff. Why wait for you to sleep?
How reassuring. I completely trust you now.
Great! We'll put the past in the past and agree to work together for a change.
Coupon.
Free bait. Large oysters. Tasty. For the fish, I mean. I try not to eat bait anymore. It looks like it opens somehow. I wonder if there's anything inside. No dice. There must be some trick to opening it.
I imagine it's the clamps. Ooh. What is this? This seems to imply... Oh, it looks like that's going to crack off and fall, is what that actually looks like. So I need something
like
down there for it to fall on?
I wonder if there's anything inside.
Okay, we can stop.
No dice. There must be some trick to opening it.
The trick to opening it is going to be using these clamshells.
More clamshell locks. I remember these things from Flotsam Island. So what exactly are you trying to do here?
I have surmised that the summoning artifact is somehow locked away within that structure. There has got to be a way to activate it so that we can actually retrieve it.
No problem. All we need is another...
No, don't tell me. I need to learn how to do this on my own. If I am going to prove to you that I am on your side, I need to be able to face challenges the same way you do, instead of threatening to cut off your head when I don't get my way.
Fine, I'll let you try to figure out how to unlock the artifact, but I will be the one to actually take it.
Fantastic! So, like I said, don't tell me how to do this. I'm sure I can figure this out on my own.
So, how much longer do you think?
I'm so close. I can feel it. just not so good with this whole puzzle-solving thing. It was so much easier to just kill people until someone did things for you. Maybe you could just give me a hint?
Okay, well, try this. What are you carrying with you?
Well, let's see. I have some breath mints and this thing. It looks just like the thing you used in that clamshell, but mine seems to be broken. Oh, I think I've got it now. Oh, wait, no, that won't work.
Okay, so he needs a pearl.
Maybe you should just let me have whatever you're carrying and let me do this.
No, Guybrush, I insist. I must learn to do these things for myself.
Are you sure you don't want to just give me everything you have and let me do this? It'll be much faster.
Absolutely not. I'm sure I can do this. Just let me think for a moment.
Suit yourself. Look at
Right.
claw thingy.
It looks like it's missing something.
Okay. Let's see if I can use my own here to any effect.
I could do this all day, but until LeChuck gets another key for the other clamshell lock, this is useless.
That's kind of what I figured. Okay. Guybrush, come on. What do we have over here? Nothing. It's just there for visuals. Okay. So this looks like the area that that treasure chest would fall down. So that's probably what I have to do to find it.